In the previous verses, Krishna, the master, identified desire as the driver behind compulsion. Now he goes further. If desire distorts clarity, where does it sit? How does it operate? Today's slokas 40 to 43 answer that. Not symbolically, structurally. Before we proceed, let us invoke steadiness to observe inner movement without reacting immediately. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Indriyani mano buddhihi asyadishthanamuchyate etairvimohayatyeshaha jnanamavrutya dehinam tasmat tvamindriyanyadau niyamya bharatarshabha papmanam prajahihyenam jnana vijnananasanam indriyani paranyaho indriyebhyah param manaha manasastu para buddhihi yo buddheh paratastu saha Indriyani paranyaho indriyebhyah param manaha manasastu para buddhihi yo buddheh paratastu saha evam buddheh param buddhva samstabhyatmanamatmana jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durasadam evam buddheh param buddhva samstabhyatmanamatmana jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durasadam. Om tatsaditi Srimad Bhagavad Gītāsu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Karma Yogo Nama Tritiyodhyayaha. Krishna, the master, first identifies the locations. Desire operates through 1. The senses, which attracts attention, the mind, responsible for emotional reaction, the intellect, which does reasoning and justification. Desire doesn't only pull at the surface, it can distort thinking itself. That is why suppression fails. Then Krishna introduces hierarchy. Senses are powerful. Mind is subtler than senses. Intellect is higher than mind. And beyond intellect, the self, Atman. This is not poetry. It is order. When senses dominate, impulse governs. When mind dominates, mood governs. When intellect governs, discrimination operates. And when awareness rests in the self, desire loses authority. The problem is not desire alone, it is misplaced authority. The problem is not desire alone, it is misplaced authority. Let's take a quick example. Consider a simple moment. You receive a critical message. First, sensory input, then emotional reaction. Thereafter, justification begins. If you respond at the sensory level, impulse wins. If you pause and let intellect examine, clarity returns. Same situation, different hierarchy. A great philosopher, Plato, once described the mind as a charioteer with two horses. If the horses lead, chaos. If the charioteer leads, direction. Hierarchy determines outcome. Practical application. Restore order. When impulse arises, don't attack desire directly. Diagnose the layer. Ask, is this sensory pull? Is this emotional surge? Is rationalization forming? Ask, is this sensory pull? Is this emotional surge? Is rationalization forming? If senses are overstimulated, reduce exposure. If emotion is agitated, delay response. If intellect is clouded, postpone decision. Don't decide at the lowest active layer. Act only when discrimination is operational. And when even intellect feels compromised, step back further. Delay. Remember, you are not the impulse. You are not the mood. You are not the justification. Authority must be restored upward. This is not suppression. It is reordering. This is not suppression. It is reordering. So as we close today's slokas 40 to 43, reveal the inner architecture. Desire occupies layers. If left unchecked, it distorts from the bottom up. But hierarchy exists. Senses do not have to rule. Mind does not have to dominate. Intellect can govern. And beyond intellect, awareness stands free. Don't fight blindly. Restore order. Clarity returns when authority is correctly placed. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramaditavyam Om Tat Sat.